Hey, what's up, Libra? It's Robin here. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Aries Fire Tarot. So it's time for mid-January 2022 tarot card readings, and I will be using the Starman Tarot Card deck, which I am shuffling right now. Ta-da! So this deck was inspired by David Bowie, and he did collaborate on the artwork. So this is a fantastic deck. I just want to say, if you guys are a new tarot card reader, this could be a really super challenging deck to start off with. So I wouldn't recommend getting it right away unless you just want to kind of familiarize your energy with it. But anyway, guys, this reading is going to be for Libra in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And just a reminder to comment and subscribe, because it really does help me on the channel. And of course, I love to hear from you guys. So let's start pulling cards. What have we got here? So this is a very interesting card. Okay, so this is the Queen of Pentacles. I'll show you guys what she's all about here. It's like this all-consuming drive to succeed, okay? And then there's this strand of DNA going up here. So there could be some sort of an activation happening for you guys. If you know anything about 12-strand DNA, it could be of like really high interest for you to check that out and see what's going on, especially if you feel like something really integral and internal is happening to you, where you just feel like you're starting to come alive more in your own life. Does that make sense? Okay, so many of you could be having some sort of an awakening. Let me take a sip of water here, guys. Sorry. But anyway, the thing about the Queen of Pentacles is that she's very determined to succeed. You know, there's nothing going to stop her. She understands that she wants to go in a straight line, but there could be some detours along the way. But what's really fascinating about her is like she's got this skirt of fire going on. So the combination of her elements is absolutely fascinating. You guys could be awakening to this kind of energy where you're just super driven. You know, if you've had some goals that have fallen by the wayside at any point in time, you're like, I don't know why I wasn't able to do that right now. But basically, like feeling like you're on fire, like your passions have been given new life. So this energy coming in for you, if there's anything on your to-do list, if there is anything that you thought that you were incapable, you just weren't ready to do it, it is time to bring back that list and maybe add a couple more items to it, because the Queen of Pentacles is the last person going. She's the last person in the dance studio. You know what I mean? She's the last person turning the lights off at the office. And this doesn't mean that you have to do it for a super long time, but I mean, you get to a point of success and then you can take a bit of a breather, okay? So this is going to be a really good time to put in an enormous amount of groundwork for yourself, and you will thank yourself later, okay? All right, so this could be a bit of a thing for you guys. Remember I was saying, you know, working super hard and having really long hours. This could affect your drive here. I have pulled the Temperance card, so you could be a little bit, well, I don't want to work 12-hour days, or, you know, I have other obligations. People are going to show up to help you, so don't worry. When you are this alive with passion, people will be attracted to that to help you out. So there's things that you can do. You know, if you have a family, maybe you can get somebody to help you out with that. You can get your laundry done by other people. You can have groceries delivered. Do you know what I mean? So the Temperance card could really bring in this sort of a downer of practicality. And this is just going to be some sort of an excuse that you're giving yourself, because while you have this window of passion, you should be using it to its ultimate force, okay? So that you can get through whatever hurdle or succeed at something that you were never able to achieve before. Jim Carrey does this video where he talks about excuses of practicality. So that's what I'm seeing here with the Temperance card. It's like you could be a little bit hot and cold. You could talk yourself out of this like driven fire that you feel to move forward by saying, well, you know, XYZ, I don't want to do this because ABC. I think I want to start singing a Jackson 5 song, but that's okay. All right, so you guys are my 8th reading, and this is the 8th reading that I have pulled the Sun card in, okay? So this is absolutely insane when a card just keeps on reappearing in readings, okay? So there is this bond flowing through all zodiac signs so far, and you share this. There could be a ton of other people waking up with this passion, so you're definitely not going to be alone when this is happening. And you'll probably be able to associate with other people and maybe do some sort of almost like a chore wheel, you know, helping other people. You could have like a neighbor, hey, can you take the kids to school and I'll pick them up? You know, you could really work together with another person, especially if you have a partner or a roommate. So don't be scared that things are not going to get done for you, that it's going to seem like too long of a day. This is basically like a universal growth spurt for you guys. So don't worry about everything else going on, like the practical stuff that needs to get done. There's going to be people showing up for you, and they'll show up in droves, okay? Because they just see that, wow, you really have to get something done, okay? Like maybe, I don't know, maybe your sister or your mom or whoever, a friend of yours, could come and stay with you while you really get through this project or whatever it is, this life goal. Some of you might want to pick up some sort of a sporting event. I'm seeing like a marathoner, you know, some people. I'm actually seeing that really clearly for at least one of you going into one of those, what do they call them, where you're out in the elements and you're just sort of racing. It's kind of like the Amazing Race, but a little bit harder. I see, is somebody planning on doing that? Don't worry, you'll get the support you need, okay? Whatever it is that you're going through that you have to achieve right now, Libra, your support system will show up, okay? So we do have the 9 of Wands here, so it's really important for you guys to remember that you're not going to fall apart during this phase. The universe is recognizing that it's time for you guys to amp up your game and cross the finish line, okay? And be incredibly successful with the passion of this Queen of Pentacles on fire. So don't worry about the to-do list, because somebody will come in and help you out with that, because you guys have a really big goal to achieve coming up. So focus on that. Take advantage of the power that is surging through your veins right now, and focus on whatever it is that you want to do for yourself that you can call an achievement that you will be able to look back on for the rest of your life with pride and joy, okay? So really cool reading for you guys, all right? So watch your passion burn in January, you guys. Take care.